Yves Bolduc, Quebec's education minister, is under fire for collecting a $215,000 bonus for moonlighting as a family doctor. He looked after 1,600 Quebec City residents who previously didn't have one. Bolduc was health minister from 2008 until the Liberal government was defeated in 2012. So while in opposition, he returned to work as a family physician part-time, seeing patients evenings and weekends. Claude Castonguay, the father of Quebec healthcare, has called for Bolduc to resign. Castonguay asserts that Bolduc milked a system of bonuses he helped create to maximum benefit. Bolduc need not quit. He has already agreed to return some of the bonus money, acknowledging he didn't treat all the patients for the full year required before the Liberals were back in power and he was back in cabinet. A RAMQ investigation is underway and will determine if he needs to return more money. But a former health minister rolling up his sleeves and pitching in to treat patients is not much of a scandal. What is scandalous is the persistent failure of health policy over the last decade to address the problem so many Quebecers experience accessing primary care. Once upon a time, Quebec had a shortage of family doctors. This was the result of a mass retirement of physicians as a cost-saving measure in the 1990s. At one point, 40% of Quebecers didn't have a family doctor. Years of efforts to recruit and churn out more family doctors from medical schools have eased the supply issue, but demand remains a problem. A recent report by the C.D. Howe Institute found that Quebec actually has more family doctors, 115 per 100,000 population, than Ontario and the Canadian average. Yet 15% of Quebecers still report being without a family doctor, compared to just 4% in Ontario. A greater proportion of family doctors work in institutional settings in Quebec rather than private practice. They work the least number of hours per week of doctors across the country, and they had lower patient loads than the Canadian average. These trends are more pronounced among the ranks of younger female physicians. One way to fix this is setting up Groupe de Médecins Familiales, as the government promised to do. But the rollout of 300 clinics open evenings and weekends has been stalled, and the ones that did open have missed their targets for enrolling patients. Another solution is offering a bonus to doctors working off-peak hours, exactly the kind of work Bolduc was doing. So if we're going to scrutinize Bolduc's work, it should be his record as health minister when he was steward of the health system, not as a physician. For the Gazette editorial board, I'm Allison Hanes.